Hey everybody, welcome in to Craft Hour Triple C. It's me, Dana, aka Triple C. Come on in, please hit the thumbs up. Welcome in, guys. Oh, the microphone. I forgot I was trying to charge my speaker. Found my speaker, tried to charge it. Let's see here. I don't even know what my speaker is. Let's see. Let me fix my audio. Let me refresh. Mm. All right, guys. Okay. All right. I think it's working now. Okay. Let me check my audio just to be sure, guys. How you doing, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, hump day, the middle of the week. Come on in, guys. Thank you so much for giving me your time today. Testing. Okay, no, let's see. I don't know what to say. Default. Oh, here it is. Testing. I think it might be better. All right, guys, come on in. We're gonna get this prayer so we can get in our craft. I hope you're having a beautiful Wednesday morning. I posted the picture of my cardigan that we're working on, which was the granny stitch, was from Mama and a Stitch. You guys saw that. We worked on it for a while. I posted the picture of that finished object on my community tab, guys. So you'll see that. I'll also be posting it on Instagram. I did post it on my Instagram story, but I will be posting it on my photo grid later on today. And then we're going to get this baby done because this baby's going to get done soon because I really want to have it done. Hopefully maybe Friday. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. This is the hexagon cardigan. Many of you have joined me in making it and some of you have been watching. So let's see how it comes out. I pray and hope that it comes out as nice as our other cardigan came out, because I was kind of worried about the other cardigan because of the fact that, I didn't color control it. And, I know the colors went together well, but I just was kind of worried about it. I was worried about the fit. It was a lot. It was kind of like, not necessarily worried, but it was unfamiliar. But that's the fun part of doing a pattern you never know. You've never done before. It's the surprise ending. I love it. Sometimes we make these items and we stay in our safe zones. Like, okay, I'm going to stick with ponchos. I'm going to stick with hats. I'm going to stick with, and so we know, we know the ins and outs of this thing. So if it doesn't look right, we know that maybe we can up the hook size, or we can make it a little taller, or we can cinch it, or we can add a pom-pom. We can add a brim. We know these certain things about our favorite go-tos, right? But what about when we start branching out to things that we are not so familiar with? How do we make adjustments that way if we need to, right? So I loved it. I think what I did more of was making more of the collar, or trim rows. I did more of that to make sure it got filled in. I did a edging around the bottom. I didn't do sleeves. I might still go back and add a little sleeve work, but for the pictures, they came out great. And it wasn't down to my knee per se, but it did come out a nice length. So I was happy with that project. I think it was a great project. I definitely will do it again. Solids or variegated or whatever. I think I'll definitely do it again. I think it's worth doing, especially if I was to make it with a thicker yarn, because it would be warmer. So hey, I like that. So we'll talk more about it later. But let me get into this prayer because I want to see how you guys are doing, and then I want to craft with you guys. All right. So come on in. Let me know how's your weather today. What you're nibbling on. What you're sipping on. And also, if you're crafting, what you're crafting on, guys. It's the fall season. Craft fairs are coming. Gift making is coming. If we're sending gifts out, we're making them for the family and friends. If we're doing things on our channels, This is that time. All right. Let me go ahead and get into some prayer. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, I come to you giving you glory on this morning. God, you're everything. I bless your name and I lift you up because you are worthy to be praised. God, I love you and I give you the highest praise, which is hallelujah on this morning. I thank you for waking us up and being with us, God. I thank you for guiding us and leading us. I thank you for breaking chains and lifting burdens and destroying yokes on this morning. I ask that you begin to have your way in our lives, move through our homes, move through our atmospheres, bring peace where you are, bring joy where we are. Father God, I'm asking you begin to just lift us up. Father God, remove every heavy thought, remove every heavy mindset. Father God, I'm asking you begin to remove every doubt, every fear, every bit of anxiety that may sit upon us on this morning. And God, I'm asking you begin to help us to focus on the right now, the today, Father God, and give us strength through each and every one of our journeys. God, I come against and bind up every plot and plan of the enemy that may try to come against our mindsets to tell us that we're not capable and we're not good enough, because we understand that your word said that we are precious in your sight. So, Father God, we thank you for your promises. We thank you for your miracles. We thank you for your love. And on this morning, I'm asking you begin to just touch this chat. Everyone now listening here under the sound of my voice, the replay, and in the background, God, cover this chat. And I thank you for everyone that comes in. Bless every seed. God, I'm asking you begin to touch every one of us now. And I'm asking you begin to be with us, God. Your word said that you'll never leave us nor forsake us. So I ask that you begin to touch this chat. I bind up trolling, spamming, cyberbullying, and any type of technical difficulties. I ask you on this morning to give us a great day to laugh together and craft together. It is in your son, Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen, amen. Come on in the building. What's going on, bro? Mark? What's going on, Cammie? What's going on, Susan? How is everybody doing? What are you guys working on this morning? I'm loving it. Okay, so yes. And okay, here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get into the crafting on this morning so we can have some fun. I'm really ready to get this cardigan done. I think once I finished my other cardigan and I put that baby on, once I put my cardigan on, it kind of like boosted me up to like, yes, let's do this. Hey, Desert Go, good morning. How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Where's the eggs and bacon, guys? I need to get some. Somebody's got some eggs and bacon somewhere. What is on the menu this morning? Pancakes, waffles. I started to get some waffles the other day. We went to the grocery store and started to get some. And I said, no. And it wasn't a reason why, but I just didn't want to get caught up in my syruping, because I do like syrup. I think I like the syrup more than I like the. I think I do because I do. And so I don't want to get caught. Guys, it's winter time. And I haven't been hitting the gym. And guys, sweets and sitting plus sweets is not a good combination for me, guys. Okay. So I had to think twice. I said, you know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision to not get the waffles. Hey, Ganny Joe, come on in. How y'all doing? Come on in, guys. I'm so happy to see you all. We're gonna get into this hexagon cardigan. I did post again for those who did not see it yet. I did post on my community tab the picture of my finished cardigan that we're working on, and it's from Mom and a Stitch. I need to put the link there. I think I'm just gonna go put the link there so that everybody can. Mom and a Stitch Endless Eyelets Cardi, guys. I want to put that there in the community tab because I know some people are kind of be like, "Where's the link, Lord?" Because sometimes we just need to see certain things, right? I know that's me. I like to see certain things. I want to see it. Show me. Okay, let me see. Where's my posting? Community tab. How's everybody doing this morning? Come on in. I'm trying to figure out, did they just do all kind of stuff on here? I just want to see what they're doing. Can I go to my community tab? I don't understand this. Oh my goodness, so many different things they're doing here. No, I just want to go to my community tab. I guess I won't be able to do it. Okay, here we go. I'm like, wow, they're doing so many. Are they doing so many switch ups on this YouTube app? Come on, app. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can edit it. Edit. Okay. Okay. Pattern link here. Pattern here. And then I'll put a colon, and then I'll put the link. Boop, just in case anybody wants to do it. There we go. I got it. Come on in. Breakfast. No time for breakfast. Triple C's showing off her awesome. Thank you. No time for breakfast? What? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Come on in. Let's get into this craft on this morning. I'm going to put the camera overhead, and we're going to just get into it this morning. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and find my StreamYard. StreamYard.com. All right, here we go. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you guys are feeling great. I really, really do. Extra brightness increase my. Okay, no, I don't need extra brightness. But it's good to know that I can use that. Okay. All right, where we going now? Let's get in this StreamYard. Let's get in. Oh, let me check and see my camera's cleaned. I gotta clean this camera off, guys, because I'm a stickler for clean cameras. I tell you that. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Okay, StreamYard, enter studio. Here we go. I know why. Okay. Okay, let me get it. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to finish with this row. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, thank you, Ganny Joe, for that super chat. Oh, my goodness. I'll be right back after this. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to mute. Oh, my goodness, Ganny Joe. Thank you for that super chat, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. If y'all don't have Ganny Joe, show her some love. This is her house. Let's support each other. Thank you so much. This goes out to you, Ganny Joe. I'll do my short super chat song. I don't know if you want to hear the long one. Do you want to hear the long one? Ganny Joe, do you want to hear the long one? We'll be right back after this. Shout out to Ganny Joe, guys. Can we show some Ganny Joe some love? Visiting her channel, dropping her link as well. Thank you so much for that super chat, girl. All right. Be right back after this. Hold on 1 second. I gotta find my stuff. I don't know. Where are my goodies? Where are we going? Ganny's house. Come on, guys. Right back after this, guys.
Super chat, super chat. Yeah, we got a super chat. Super chat, super chat. Yeah, we got a super chat. Super chat, super chat. Yeah, we got a super chat. Super chat, super chat. Yeah, we got a super chat. Make it rain in the chat. We 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 make it rain in the chat. Get hype 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 in the chat. We getting 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 hype in the chat.
All right, come on in, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ganny. Woo! That's an oldie but goodie. Me and my husband made that song years ago, and we look a little different from then on. But I just wanted to, and I was gonna give you my little cartoon that I made. But you know what? It's a good morning. We're here. We're happy. Thank you for the rain in the chat. It's a beautiful day, right? And we got Linda in the building. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? And Linda, you said you're making some pocket pals for kids at the hospital. So, do you want to give us a by chance an example of some pocket pals, what you have going on? I definitely love the fundraising, or not the fundraising, the charitable works, or however you want to call it, but I definitely love that. I know Crojo, Laura over at Crojo Corner, she has always been able to get us all pitching in and donating, giving back to hospitals, homeless, making different pocket pal type of ordeals, many prayer pouches, prayer patches, or worry worms. I mean, the list goes on and on. She's gotten us to do so many different things with it. So I love that. Let us know more. Anybody else working on some fun things? Today we're working on this hexagon cardigan. I did place the link here, guys. So if you want to join in with me, feel free to do so. We're working on this one hexagon. Now, again, I've been looking at this hexagon. It did give me the amount of rows to do, or rounds, if you want to call them rounds. because we're joining at the end. But I'm gonna be honest, I thought I needed a little bit more. So I'm kind of going around doing this last row here, and then we're gonna start a new hexagon, and we're gonna start putting these babies together. That's the big fun part, right? Putting it together, but that's not the only thing we're doing. We're actually going to add extra sleeve and extra body to give this hexagon cardigan, just take it up a notch. All right, just take it up. All right, I do have some wild colors here. I'm not recommending you to jump off the deep end like me with your color selection. I'm using Neon Stripe by Red Heart Super Saver. I'm not suggesting everyone do this. I wanted to go to my stash, and I needed something that I had enough yarn with, and also I needed something that was a worsted weight, size 4. So this is what I chose, but I'm not telling everybody to go do that. All right, you might just want to go buy some new yarn if you don't have it. We're gonna see how it works out, guys. We're gonna do it. All right, the last cardigan kind of gave me hope once I finished that. So let's see how this one does. Right, easy peasy to make. They just want something to distract the kids when they are scared. Wow, in Sweden, we also have the same thing. So we share what? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Yeah, I'm all about, just blessing. And I'm on this Facebook group. That's what Kojo introduced me to. It's called like Random Acts of Kindness or something like that. And so they give you these patterns. They give you those patterns where you are able to, do different things like that to help the youth or homeless or just to give back. Very, very easy patterns. And then you know what they do? They also give out links. No, they also give out labels. So yeah, they'll also give you like links to different places where you can get a label for the certain item and say, I made this for love, or a little small poem to go with it. You put in your little Ziploc bag and just hand them out. I definitely love that. Oh my goodness, I love it. Anybody else ever made anything like that? The worry worms or anything? I saw something else I liked. I cannot remember what it was. I saw it and I just immediately fell in love with it. Okay, let's see where my at. I got to my yarn here. I have a little bit of yarn here, so I'm trying to continue on with it. Usually I wouldn't just grab this little barfy part. I would just like keep going, but I really don't. I really want to. I might use it. I don't know. We'll see. As you know me, guys, after so long, I don't like detangling anything. I don't want to detangle because it seems like it takes forever. You want to get to your craft while you are in the middle, while you are in the mood for crafting. You gotta find. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna just take a break. That's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I do like to find my center if I can. My center pool. That was nice to find the center pool last time. I just dug in. I found it. It takes a little patience for digging. I don't know if you all like to do your finish, if you like to do your center pools, or do you like to do your outer pool? But for me, I don't mind a center pool. So that way, when I'm doing a big project, that's when I like a center pool. You know that? Because I know I can just pull and pull. I'm on the go. I don't have to look at my work. I don't have to worry. I can just pull. But sometimes it doesn't always work like that. Sometimes those center pools are just like hidden down in there. I'm like, did you guys know we like to pull from there? Whoever the manufacturer is, did you guys forget to leave a little something for us? Did you forget about us? Did you forget about the consumer who's going to be buying this? Did you forget about them? You must not be a crafter. You just must be a yarn maker, a yarn spinner. But you're not thinking about the one who wants to craft. So I'm not having the best results. And I really don't want to make this a barf situation. I really don't. I don't really want it to be a barf situation. I guess I'm going to do the outer pool for now. No worries. We'll be good. We'll be good. Okay, let me see. I don't know where this pink is coming from. Where does pink come from? Also, a loose pink or something? Oh, it's coming from the black area. Okay, cool. All right, guys, let me see. I think I'm going to color control this part. Yeah, I am. I'm going to start with the black. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it, guys. Come on in. Come on in. All right, guys, here we go. Come on in, guys. Last night was movie night for me and my family. It's been a while because guess what we have going on? We have right now going on our what kind of break is this? A fall break for the kids. I said, wow, look at us having fall break. We never had fall break coming up. And so now we're doing so many breaks and the kids are able to have a little fun. I think it's great also for the teachers. I think nowadays the teaching and the studentry, a lot of stuff is going on and more breaks are needed. And I'm just glad that the teachers can get those breaks as well as the students. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, oh no, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. So our our younger two children are home. Our oldest son is actually spending out at a friend's house. So our baby son's home, and we decided. My husband said, "You know what? Let's go to a movie." Last night, he wanted to go to a movie. There was no school, so in our area, our movies are super cheap on Tuesday nights. Hey, what's going on, Christine? Uh, our movies are like super cheap, on Tuesday nights, and so we do have Notre Dame University, University of Notre Dame here, and so they kind of like do different little things, to get those prices, to get that business in. So we ended up going to see The Creator last night. That was starring Denzel Washington's son. Hey, John. Anyways, guys, oh, that movie. All right. All the other movies that were there, a lot of horror films, a lot of, different films of that sort, which I don't think it would have been good for all of us, all three of us to wear. I mean, all three of us to go together. But guys, it was nice to see The Creator. I think, and it was like kind of talking about AI. Like it was just like this movie was just amazing. Hey, what's going on, Granny D in the building? Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you very, very much. Guys, I'm going to be getting your yarns to you. I know some of you are like, what are you doing? Or did you forget about me? No, I did not. I promise you I did not. Oops. I promise you I did not forget about you. Um, I'm just going to get it sent out. My husband's home, so it makes it better. When he has days where he's super working, I sometimes I miss catching him to take it out to the post office for me. So today he's not working. I don't know if he's working or not. I don't even know. I honestly don't know. I think he likes working, but I think days where he can relax a little bit, he's like, okay, cool. I think he likes that. I think he likes those relaxed days. And I think we all do sometimes when we're always on the go. It feels good to just sleep. It helps us not to be so cranky and all those things. Hey, what's going on, Cindy Boucher? Come on in. What are you guys working on? What you got going on? You got some coffee in those cups? I haven't had any coffee yet, and I might have a little bit later on today. I might do it. It's just getting kind of nippy outside, and so now I have to work on bundling up and getting back busy, and you know making sure that I don't get caught slipping and sitting down so long. I can't get caught slipping and sitting down so long. Come on in, hit the thumbs up, guys. We're working on this. I think I'm gonna hit. I think I'm gonna do one more round of this, and then we're gonna go to our next hexagon. I'm ready to put this baby together, guys. But again, I just don't want it to be too small, and that's what I'm worried about. I want to make sure this baby fits. That's my main thing. I want this baby to fit. I don't want to do so. Let me see how many we have here. Because I'm gonna just let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. Well, I don't know. How many I said I was gonna do? I was gonna do 19, or what was I gonna do, guys? We'll see after this round. Let's just see after this round what we have going on, okay? Because I want to make sure this baby fits. I don't want it to be too big. I don't want to be a bulky, I want to be, it could be a little oversized. That's fine. I just don't want it to look like, it's not for me. I want it to look like it's actually my item. Like, oh, dude, I didn't want to look like it's a hand-me-down. Like, oh, like somebody passed it down to me or whatever else. I want to make it, fit me well, look well, all those good things. And again, with this pattern, okay, it is double crochet all the way around. So that's one thing that is kind of like, oh, it can be a little boring. It can be a little boring to do the same stitch over and over again. I'm a big fan. I don't know about you all. You guys tell me. I'm a big fan of switching up stitches every so often or having something to, I like a little switch up. Maybe skip a stitch here and there, maybe a shell, maybe a bit of a cluster. I love those patterns that will keep me, moving. Even if it's not heavy movement, it can be a solid row and then maybe an eyelet row where you're skipping, chaining one, skipping one, something of that sort. it can be just a really super simple switch, but just the same stitch over and over again, it can be a little boring. And so that's when I find myself finding another pattern to work on or another project to kind of double task it or, have multiple whips. But then I also find myself trying to find a good yarn like I did here, trying to find a yarn that is not as just simple as well. So that way it can keep those juices flowing. All right. I was trying to check my weather, guys. What is your weather where you are this morning? I have not checked my weather. Today is 51 degrees and it is going to be a high of 65 today with some sun. This is my last sunny day until Sunday, it says here on my screen, because Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to have rain and clouds. All right. So we'll see how that goes. I'm happy today, 65. It makes me want to have something done so that way I can take some pictures of it. But it's okay if I don't have that. At least I can get to the gym. The main thing is I got to get some exercise in, and I don't have to go overboard. Just get in there and sweat. That's the main goal today. Just get in there and sweat. Don't stress about. I can't stress about my wrist. Can't stress about what I can't do and what I used to do. Just get in there and sweat. By any means necessary. By any means necessary, just get in there and sweat. And so that's what I want to do. I'm going to go in there and just keep it going. And the reason why is because it just helps me get energy. With exercising, it also takes away stress. It helps with like crafting. It helps with stress. But when I craft, sometimes I want to nibble. Right? I'm crafting. Yes, I'm getting, I'm feeling less stressed because I'm relaxing. But I want to grab some snacks. Okay, I need a cookie, a little milk on the side. I need maybe some candies, whatever it may be. I want that. I need that. I don't have no idea why yarn and snacks just go together so nicely. So when I go to the gym, yes, I'm getting that relaxation. I'm getting that sweat therapy, but I'm also burning what I was just nibbling on a little bit ago while I was crafting. So it does help. It also gives me that energy too. A lot of us need energy sometimes, And then I was reading some things and I was looking at people that's getting healthy and things, and I'm loving it. And so I was looking at people getting, people exercising, losing weight, and getting stronger. And I was just looking at it, and they were talking about it's not about just bulking up and having all these muscles, but what about us being able to carry groceries at a certain age? What about us being able to lift certain things, a gallon of milk, or all these different things? I love the fact that thinking of it that way, because I don't ever think about it like that. We need that strength. We do need that. Not all of us are going to be able to have someone to always carry something for us or whatever else. So it is a blessing to have some strength. So yeah, I get it. I get it. Yes, if anybody can please drop Susan at Natural Creation 40. Natural Creations 40's link. Hello, my Facebook family. Hi. What are y'all doing over there? What are you guys working on? Come on in. Thank you so much for coming in, Facebook family. Oh my goodness. Just have a Facebook group, guys. It is called Creatively Creative Crocheters. And all my family members over there are really doing some great things. They're doing some great things. I'm loving the pictures everybody's posting. And you guys are like sharing your channels and your information. I love it. Do we have any birthdays or anything coming up? I know. And my daughter, she's sending me messages. 8 days, 8 days. Next Thursday, my daughter will be 21 years old. And I'm just grateful. And she's getting excited because she's going to be coming home. Oh yes, Cammy. I was saying that. I saw you were saying that. Oh, I love your name. Awesome, Cammy. Look at Cammy changing your name. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, Cammy. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, many of you know I've changed my name so many times. I've had some name changes over the time period. So I love a name change. There's nothing wrong with a name change, a picture change. I like it all. Every so often I change my picture. I probably will change mine soon too. It's been a while. Change it up and mix it up and have some fun. Today's Watching Wednesday for the members. So if you are on that member team, bronze and up, guys, join it. This is the time where you can join the membership. And then you get your videos displayed tonight. This is going to be bronze team and up. And with that, tonight we'll watch our videos. We'll display them. You got to give us a 10-minute video or less. Or if you don't have a short video, we'll display 10 minutes of it, right? And we'll talk about what you have going on, give you your shout outs. If you have any announcements, let me know. And then we'll get more people watching, more views, more subscribers. So it is time. Come on over and join the membership if you have not yet joined. Hello, honey. I love you. Good morning. How are you doing today? This is my husband in the building at Joe's Bowling Sports. Pardon me. Let me get some water. Let me get a little water. I have to remind myself, what hook are we using over there? H hook, tulip hook. One of my second favorite hooks. And I am one of those people, I know people say it's good to try new things. I love to try new things, but sometimes certain things I stick to a little longer, and that's my hooks. That's my hooks. I will stick to my favorite hooks for a while before I get to branching out. And that's just how I am. Because for me, I need a certain feel. And you have to tell me that. Are you guys sticklers for hooks? Like, do you like, oh, I can use a hook for this? Like, do you like to stick to a certain, like me, I have to stick to it. I have to. Again, I will branch out after so long, but if it's not broken, I'm not trying to fix it. I always thought that I would use boy hooks for the rest of my life. It's like, oh, I'm going to use boy hooks. I'm never going to branch out from boy. Boy is a joy. I always wanted to use boy hooks. I never was going to leave. And then I tried a generic clover because everybody was using ergonomic. My hands and stuff were hurting. And I said, you know what? First I was squeezing my regular hooks so much. They were not ergonomic. This is steel, your steel hooks or aluminum hooks. And I was using my aluminum hooks and bending those babies up. That aluminum was getting bent. I had been using them so long, and I had a favorite aluminum, even though I had the same, even though I had the same ones, you know how we do, guys. We might have 15 H's, but this particular H is my favorite H, right? You had that one. So by the time you get to cranking out goodies, and next, that baby's bent. You're trying to unbend it, straight. But my H, I was doing so much bending and unbending. And that baby was done. I had to go and I grabbed another boy because I was like, okay, a boy ergonomic. It worked for a while. It was kind of bulky in my hand. It was kind of uncomfortable, but I liked it because I didn't have to hold it so tightly and things and worry about it bending. But then the ergonomic part here, the handle started like sliding and gliding back and forth and back and forth. And I'm just like, I could not find my stability in it. I could not find, comfortability. So my husband was like, well, let me figure out something. And whenever I say something like that, he just goes and just looks for something like, out of the blue. And he just does it. And so he went and found some hooks on Amazon just to give me like a little, starter ordeal. And I fell in love with them. Hey, Miss Queen, see, you better get in here and look at Cindy. We'll show you have your favorite hooks too. Ooh, do you have a certain brand? I mean, is it something that was passed down to the family? Let me know. Give me some tips and tricks. Now, that's one thing. I used to go to Goodwill and get yarn. I told you guys my story. I went to Goodwill and used to love getting their bundles of yarn. They would have tons of it, guys. I'm talking about nice little yarn. Some of them were vintage. Some of them were not. But when I ran into some bugged yarn, it was a done deal for me. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. The bags started getting a little more pricier. And then once you see some dried bugs and then also some undried bugs in the yarn, as you're like ready to craft and things of that sort, it just takes you somewhere. Yes, you can wash it. Yes, you can do all those things. Yes, I understand all of that. But yes, you can find some name brand yarn on some great sales. I started learning how to grab sales up. I started learning how to use those coupons. I started using multiple transactions, whatever I had to do to get new yarn, new brands, and not deal with bugs. But I do love my Goodwill. Always gonna love it for their books, but for their hooks, guys, y'all go to Goodwill for the hooks. Go to Goodwill. That was my long story short. Goodwill. They have nice hook sets. I mean, some of those heirloom knittery. I mean, I love it. I found a beautiful knitting case one time, filled with knitting needles. Do I knit? No, not really. But it was great to have it because you know what? There may be a chance I might want to knit. And look at me, I have all these sets of knitting needles. It came with a nice zip case and filled, and it didn't have a price on it. And the lady was like, "Oh, I'll just give it to you $1.99," because she wasn't a knitter. She didn't know the gem that she had. She said $1.99, and it was about 10 pairs of knitting needles. Loved it. And so grab that up. But I like when I go to Goodwill, I'm going for those hooks and those knitting needles and some little, miscellaneous goods. But now you got me wanting to go to Goodwill and see if they have any hooks. I love heirloom hooks because you can see it's like somebody's grandmother had this, somebody's great grandmother had that. They clean out the garage and they take it up to Goodwill. Oh, I want to go look for hooks. Hey, we need to go on a hook trip. Let's see what's going on. I went to Lydia's live last. Oh my gosh, she changed. The name change drew her for a loop. Let's get out of here. She had to do a double take. Well, I see your picture. So if you change your picture and your name, like that's really going to make me. But I just look at pictures. Sometimes I don't even look at names anymore, guys. I just look at your picture. I'm like, okay, cool. I know who it is. You know what I'm trying to say? That's all I do. I don't even go deep with it. I just look at the picture and that's it. So sorry, guys, if I don't notice your name, it's not because I don't care about your name. I'm just looking at your picture. That's what I'm looking at, guys. My eyes are not the best like it used to be, so reading is not always fundamental for me. Okay? Also, let's see here. Miss Queen T's in building. You have. I love plastic hooks, J or larger. Oh, okay. Or is it a certain brand of your plastic? I have a couple different plastic hooks. That's what I was asking. Hey, what's going on? My daughter's in the building. She's gonna be 21. She's gonna be 21, and that is next Thursday. I love you, honey. How you doing this morning? Are you done with school? I love you too. Are you done with school for the day? I don't even know. Are you just sneaking in while you're in school? Oh my goodness. My daughter's going to school to be a child psychologist, guys. She's in her junior year and she's right now raising money to go to Botswana, South Africa. Isn't that amazing? She just got her first passport. So now we're just saving money, raising money for her flight to get there, right? She got this opportunity to study abroad, first time ever, from January to May. So I do think there's been some people have sent and Cash Apps as well as PayPals. And I thank you for that because that is definitely going to be a help for her. And we're not asking for anything like that, but there's just some people who went to college and also who just want to give to the youth and the children because they're our future. Child psychology, a lot of us don't know what goes through in our minds as adults as well as children. And so sometimes children go through these traumatic things and as a result, without being properly cared for, turns into anger, turns into anxiety, turns out to them taking all these different medications and them just totally becoming someone that they're not and being misunderstood on top of it. And then them also associating themselves with not being competent or, the labels, and it's even for adults. If you don't look or act or speak or think or feel a certain way, you have a label, you get labeled as, these different words, and so I'm so grateful for my young, sweet baby girl, my only daughter, who said, you know what, I'm going to go to school for this. She's always been great with children, always. And it's just a beautiful thing to watch her to go through these different years of school and study and do such a great job. Oh, I'm just so proud. I could not be more prouder of this this young lady. I couldn't be more proud, not more prouder. Well, I couldn't be more proud of her, And so I love you, honey. And I can't wait to celebrate your birthday. We're going to have some fun with the family. I'm just ready, guys. I'm going to probably do some videos. We're going to get together because I want to celebrate her in big fashion. That's 21, right? I'm excited. Also, we got Sis DIY in the building. Come on in here, Sis Jeanette, aka Saraya. All the family are here. Y'all come on in. What y'all working on, guys? We're doing a hexagon cardigan, guys. We got to get this baby done. I want to have this baby done. I want to at least, if I wouldn't mind, honestly, I want to be throwing up there. I talk so fast. I'm trying to slow down at times. But when I get excited, ooh, you're not going to hear anything I said. You're not. Some people, after you come visit me for a while, you start noticing what I say. You kind of hear me more. And then sometimes you're like, I'll just catch the last word. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'll catch the last word. I'll fit it. I'll fill in the rest. I'll just make my own sentence up. So yes, guys, come on in. I like furrows hooks. Okay, yes. I like furrows hooks too. I have a couple of them. But you know what? I have to go back and revisit Petra. Hey, Petra. Oh, I love me some Petra. And she did a video, which I totally adore, on basically how to use your furrows hook. And the reason why, because I have a couple of them and I have not really invested heavily, not because I don't love them, but because I just have not tapped into them. But I do have a couple furrows hooks and then they sent me some yarn so that way I can make a couple patterns for them whenever, or I can make patterns periodically. And so I was first going to start off with a summer pattern. So now I'm going to just gravitate to a fall pattern. So I'm going to figure out something cute and sassy to make for them, to send them with their yarn that they sent me. And I'm going to use one of their hooks. But I just had to learn. I'm so used to using that flat thumb rest. Furrows doesn't offer that. And so what Petra did on her channel, she showed how to roll it. It was because it's round. Don't look at my little stubs, guys. I used to put nails on all the time, guys. What happens to my nail days? I gotta get together. And then Michelle Sleeper sent me some delicious polishes. I gotta get back together, guys. I've been nibbling on my nails instead of taking care of them. All right, so, but seriously, since a furrows hook, I don't have my hook pouch here. Since a furrows hook is round and not have that thumb rest, Petra did a video and she was just talking about how you roll it, and how you can get that, you can get that great flow of how you crochet. Because like with me, I like a glide. So Petra was showing how you can roll the thumb. It's like right now I'm not rolling my thumb. I'm just holding it. I'm pressing it against here. There's no rollage. With the furrow hook, since it's round, to get that, there's a good way to roll it. Again, I would like to try that. I don't really even know if you're in there. I just said I love them because they hold the yarn better for me. What? Yes, and that's great. And I love it. And exactly. I love that. I think that's awesome. Let me see here. Okay. All right. Okay. Just making sure everything's good here. And hey, Granny's back in the building. Come on in the building. My husband says, hey, to Elijah, everybody's loving each other. Come on in. Anybody working on some goodies? Okay, yes, Granny's loves her furrows, her tulips, her prims, and dots. Yes, and I have some prims. I have prims. I think the only one I don't have is dots. And a lot of them have them round, I have a hard time using the furrows hook. So great tip about there's a way to hold them. Yes, I gravitate toward my dots hooks because I'm a knife holder. Yes, me too. Yes, I'm definitely a knife holder, and I have to have something with a little longer length to it because the way I hold, the way we hold it. But you know what? I was told that, pardon me, guys. I was told that I'm going to drink my water because that's an indication. Drink. I was going to also chew a little gum because I was going to keep my whistle wet. But anyways, I was told that knife holders, we will have less stress on the wrist, like less trouble with carpal tunnel. Does anybody agree with that? If you are not a wrist holder, but a knife holder, do you feel that you haven't really had any issues with your wrist? And also my pencil holders, do you feel as though you sometimes deal with a little wrist pain? Again, I don't know if it's true. For me, I do have a wrap here. Like, what are you talking? This is from weightlifting. This is from just overdoing some things. Okay. And this is not from crochet. But even though I do have wrist pain at times, I'm noticing with being a knife holder, it's not hurting. I don't know if I was a pencil holder, would it hurt? Possibly, yeah. Because I think it would. But being a knife holder, I think it does prevent some pain. But again, where did I get this from? I think it was from Mikey. I know some people are Mikey fans and some are non-Mikey fans. But yeah, Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. I was reading an article. I love to read. We love reading, right? Also, are there yarn sales out? I don't want to miss them. I missed that 6 for 12, guys. I missed the 6 for 12 from Lion Brand. But I was just reading that, and it was just like, if you're a knife holder, then you're going to be good because it's more ergonomically safe. But I understand some of us, I used to always want to be a pencil holder. I couldn't get enough speed with it. I could not get enough speed with my pencil holding. I just couldn't get enough speed. It was like I was just moving too slow. So I like the way it looked. I thought it was cute. Get your nails on, something like that. And the little pencil holding. It looks so like dainty and tender and sweet. I love that look. A young lady that I used to crochet with years ago when I was a teenager, and she would be pencil holding. She was trying to teach me how to do it. But one thing she did teach me was this right here, how to wrap the yarn around the hand. When she taught me that, oh, she had me at hello. It was so hard in the beginning. Do you guys do that? I taught my husband to crochet, and I taught my daughter too. My daughter, she does this. My husband, he's not really big on this yet. He might possibly, if he does more crochet work, but he will kind of like wrap it around his finger. He does kind of, he does have a creative way to keep his tension well, But this right here, it takes a little time to wrap it around here. You do have to, it's like creating a pulley system, I love it though. I love that. When she taught me that, it was so hard at first, but I wanted to have it so bad because I knew it was going to help, keep the tension and keep the speed. But it took me a little time, but I got that baby. That was one of my favorite things she did. Oh, let's see what sis Jeanette is doing. She said, I'm working on a crochet cowl neck scarf. Baby, it's cold out here. I agree with you. I'm rocking a crocodile scarf. This is one that I did years ago, and it was one of my favorites. I used Lion Brand shawl and a ball, and I didn't make it extremely long. This was like a shawl, but I made it kind of like a scarf instead, guys. And I love that. Look at the texture. You know me. I told you guys a little texture. Very, very easy. One solid row and then one eyelet row, but then it's like asymmetrical. So it just came out firecracker. Hey, I'm just throwing it out. I love it. So again, you can make this with like a thicker yarn, your wools. You can do it all and just have a ball with it. But this right here, I think this could be even some good sellers, guys. These could be some nice sellers because this is like fashionable, and also the stitch work. This could be some good sellers. I'm just throwing it out there. I just thought about it myself. Cammy says I got no name ergonomic crochet hooks off the Amazon. Yes, they're good. I love those no names. I definitely do. But I stumbled when my husband got me those. He found me the what is these called, the Clover Amore hooks online, and never again, guys. I tell you this story all the time. Also hurt. He found them online, $28. This is before they were going all haywire on Amazon, right? And giving us these fake hooks. Guys, if you gotta know, Amazon, they had some new sellers during the pandemic, and they were just making up, stealing pictures, and sending out all these bootleg Amazon hook, all these bootleg hooks, claiming to be Clover Amore. People were getting them in the mail, and the seller would say, "Okay, well, we'll give you your money back, but just give us a good review." What? So they basically were trying to pay people for reviews. And so, but if you went to the description box, everyone was saying, they would have all these good reviews, right? But they would be like from 2010 to 2011. And then you would look again and scroll a bit and see other newer reviews and say, these are fake. Look at the pictures. And people would show pictures. This one came in the mail. I have no idea what these are. It was horrible. And so, but I have I still have those, the Amazon hooks. But when I got these Clover, this is not Clover. When I got the Clover, guys, it was like using the Amazon. I like the Amazon hooks because they were like so true to size and gauge. Like I felt like, like my gauge was perfect with those Amazon hooks. But when I started using like a real Clover hook, I noticed that the Amazon hooks had like a little bit of a like a little pull, like a little, I don't even know how to call it. Like it was like a little bit of like a little knock at the end. I don't want to call it a knock, a little hitch. Oh, a hitch. There we go. It was like a hitch. When I got here, it's like hitch, hitch. It was like something there, like a little hiccup. But with the Clover, I was just gliding. I was gliding. And so I just went, stay with my Clover, stay with my tulip. And it's been there ever since. But you always got your starting points. But if somebody blesses you with a hook, go ahead and get it. I got got my hook set for $28. And then after that, guys, you know what I did? I ended up starting going to Joann's and just getting one at a time using the 50% off coupon. That's what I do. So I almost have all of them. I just haven't been there in a while. So every time I go, I try to get, I think I might be missing like some of the smaller ones, maybe like a B. I'm missing like a B hook, maybe one larger, whatever else, but not too many big ones. But I want to go do the tulips like that now. So yeah, I just go with tulip. I have to order online though. But with my furls, I mean not furls, but with my Clover Amore, I just go to Joann's and get a half off coupon. And every time I go to Joann's, guys, I'm always, doing multiple transactions, and they usually don't care. And that's one thing I like about it. If they have that 50% off coupon, me and hubby are going. He's going to do a couple transactions. I'm going to do a couple, just so that way we can get the bang for our buck while we're there, because we don't always go all the time. And then dots hooks are fine. Yeah, I gotta go over those dots. I gotta do it. So hey, Unique Amazing Stripes, you just like the wooden hooks and the prize from the shop. Yeah, that's prize from the shop hop. Oh, I gotta see that. Oh, you just got one. Oh, you just what? Oh my, is this gonna be like kind of like one that's made from a tree? Granny's a knife holder too. Shaw's a knife holders. Okay, if you're not a knife holder, you still get love. You still get love. But guys, I need a tree. I need a tree hook. I want to see if my husband can do it. I don't know. He's really good with wood. I don't know if he's ever done any whittling. I think that would be considered whittling, and that could be done on craft. Do you think we could make a hook on Craft Hour? No, I don't know. We might. I'm gonna have to Google this and see. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna make the biggest, best hook, but you never. Like my husband's good at sanding. Maybe I can whittle it. I don't even know what a whittle looks like. Is it like chisel whittle? I don't even know. But maybe we could do this on Craft Hour, and then my husband can sand it and stain it and stuff like that. Guys, hey, we gotta try. I like trying new things. I like stuff that I never thought I could do, or stuff that seems hard. Like that's where I'm gonna be at. Like, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be changing the motor. Like, why not? Why can't I just try it? Like that's me. It's not probably not healthy, but I'm gonna do it. I will not be a pencil holder since I do not even hold my pencil that way. Really? Oh, really? Yeah, that's true. I don't hold my pencil like that either. Some do, some don't. I hold my pencil like this. But look, see, you see this? I'm a left-hander with writing, but I crochet with my right hand. Look at that. My teacher gave me some scissors, left-handed, when I was in kindergarten, and I took the left-handed scissors out of my hand and put them in here. And she looked at me like, what? I'll never forget that look. I didn't even know how unique that was at the time. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, you bought a set of those and they were $110. I gotta look these up. You guys are got me excited now. Oh, I gotta look these up. That's what I'm saying. I haven't been out of the loop when it comes to this new goodies, as I've been in the Twilight Zone a little bit. Y'all, I gotta get out of the Twilight Zone. Oh my gosh, everybody's showing some good in the building. Beverly Lee's even in the building. Look at everybody's coming in here. Y'all better come in here with the thumbs up. I love you all. Come on in here. I'm so behind in the chat, guys. Why, and more why. I'm still fairly new to crochet, so you guys tell me, why are tulip hooks so expensive? I get furrows being expensive because they're pretty and artisanal and not. I don't know. I mean, I think probably the glide. If anybody else want to share, I don't know what this particular metal is. It could be this metal and things of that sort. It could be, but that baby is smooth. It's smooth. I'm gonna throw it out there. I will pay for the smoothness. I will for tulip and clover more. I will pay because look at that. I like it. I don't have to look. I can just go. That's for me. Like I don't want to have to be like, going through here, snick and snip and like no. I like that feeling, and that feeling gives you a confidence when you crochet. I'm just gonna throw out there because I love going to places and people are like watching me, and I like when there's no hiccups. I'm just like smiling. If I have earphones in, or if they're talking to me like, hey, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? It's great to see you too. Yes, I'm feeling great. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Yes, and the weather's great. And yes, my daughter. She is in college. That's my son. He's going to be 18 soon. He's a senior. Yes, and I just love it. I love that glide. It's a glide for me. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to pay for it. I am. But again, I'm going to still try to get a deal. I'm not a big fan of full price items. You guys tell me. I'm about a sale. But you guys tell me it could be the metal. I know sometimes they charge for metals, but there's different sellers. Some people will try to get their cut. So we got to watch that too. So sometimes it's better to go through manufacturers or different third parties or whatever else you can find, because I'm telling you, everybody wants a cut. So it's like if you go to a concert or you go somewhere and you have to buy tickets. If you don't go to Ticketmaster, or if you don't go to the place like we have a Morris Pacific center. If I don't go to Morris to get the tickets and I go to ticketsarefun.com, tickets are fun is going to charge me $150, but the Morris is going to charge me $25. And I'm just like, almost got gypped like that. So sometimes we got to check too. And then, like I said, sometimes there's sales, but just give it a try. Like that's the type of things I want to do. I'm working on getting an Amazon. So I'm getting close to getting an Amazon gift card. If you do have an Amazon affiliate link, don't use mine. But if you don't have one and you do shop with Amazon, feel free to use my link, because I just give the Amazon gift card out. I don't keep it for myself. I don't buy anything with it. I just give it away. So, like I do my yarn. I just give it away. So once people buy certain things, I'll get a certain percentage back, and then it goes toward a gift card. So if you guys don't have an Amazon affiliate link and you want to use mine, feel free to use it so we can just give it away. And then if you want to buy a hook with it, there you go. You can buy a hook. Usually they're about $10 or so, or it could be a little more, but $10. Hey, they usually give me a gift card like $10 or at least 10. We have to get up to $100, and then I'll get 10 back from that, depending on how much is spent. But yeah, hey, let's do it. Let's get some hooks out. Let's see I would love to see somebody get a hook or whatever you want to get. Brett, super chat. I'm so behind in the chat, guys. Whoa, I am 7 minutes behind. I love you all. Brett, get in here. Y'all found Brett, grab him up. He just turned 22 and he's doing a great thing on his channel. He's actually having a concert this weekend. And also he's going to be worshiping. When are you worshiping, Brett? When are you worshiping? It's Wednesday, guys. I'm going to be live tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, showing some love to my members and, getting back into, sharing some things on my Instagram and things of that sort. Good morning, son. And so I'm excited about it. I want to just keep sharing, posting. I have a Happy Meal video that's really overdue. I have not posted it yet. And I'm ready to open it. I'm just ready to open up some mail, So I'm ready to do that. I'm going to give out dozens. I've been giving out yarn by the 12 packs, by the dozen. And so I want to keep giving out more. And so I'm going to do that, but I'm going to get some sent out first. And don't forget about my yarn tree. You guys join the yarn tree challenge. make a yarn tree. All right, go to my YouTube and you'll see the yarn tree, hashtag yarn tree. Make one indoor, outdoor, however you make it, you'll be able to win anywhere from 12 to 20 cakes of Lion Brand Mandala yarn. This yarn is really great. It ranges from 328 yards up to 596 yards. Okay, so if you want to keep it for yourself, or you might want to pass it on and say, hey, I want to bless somebody with it, or bless somebody with a couple of these cakes. Whatever you want to do, it's yours. Once I give it to you, it's up to you, right? And what's the difference? How do you get 12? How do you get 20? Well, 12 is when I just have to do a drawing, right? So, but if 20 is on the list, it's because you have decided to not just make a tree, but to take it to a level that is super unimaginable, right? You might have made a tree that's just, impeccable. And you say, you know what, I'm going to give my all. And that's a golden buzzer. You get that golden buzzer, 20 cakes go to you. And I'm grateful because we've been having some golden buzzers. We've been having some. So we're going to draw. We just had a golden buzzer for September, Sister Aretha at Butter Roll Boutique. And now this month, we're going to draw next week for another one. And then the following, we're going to December. All right. So December is the last month to do the Yarn Tree Challenge. So join in, make a yarn tree, have some fun, and things that sort. I also want to do one just for the participants. If you did not win, I want to put everyone who did not win into that, so that way someone can, win from that. I don't want, because I appreciate everybody for joining. You don't have to do any of that, And Granny says there's some amazing no. Yeah, I love some of those no name sets on Amazon. Yeah, they are. I love those no name sets. I really do. You know me. I love them. I definitely do. The one I was using before was great. And just once I just leveled up a little bit, it was like, this is it, Everybody's loving each other in the chat. Come on in. I love my tulips. Yes, I'm not sure why they really like. I really like them. Yes, furls are much prettier. Yes, furls are beautiful. I love the way they look. I bought a denim like at the Smoky Mountain Spinnery. What? This past summer. That's beautiful. Okay, at 12-ish. Okay, 12-ish or 11-ish. Okay, all right. Yes, 20 cakes. Yes, 20 cakes. And so yeah, that's because I ran into some yarn sales, and I'm just like, you know what? I can't do anything with all this yarn. And I want to do, and I'm also want to do some crochet alongs and things of that sort. And it's just gonna be fun. And then also I probably will do some, what is it called? Some mystery bags or mystery boxes, and just sell some as well, if anything. But yeah, I just want to just give away. I love doing giveaways. I love doing giveaways. Sometimes I get a little caught up in behind. And so I want to get back into, like I said, my daily tea giveaways, giving away my tea, giving away different knickknacks, little bags, handmade bags with devotionals in them, or, just like nice little, notepads in them and things of that sort. I just love it. That's what I love to do, because I was always telling everybody, I used to always get these giveaways and sweepstakes. I would get into all these different things and never win. And I would be so discouraged. I'm like, oh, I'm never doing this again. So I said, well, for my channel, I want to make everyone a winner. Like every day, I want someone to win something, whether it be some, tea, whether it be, yarn or a hook or, anything, whether it be something. I just want someone to come in and win something, because I know what it's like to lose. And I know what it's like, so I want to, share that with someone, encourage someone. Hey, let's win together, All right, you're going to go live at 11-ish? Okay. This is for everyone. This is for everyone. Yes. Everyone. There will be some members things. Yes, there will be some of those. But for the cakes, the yarn tree is for everyone. Everyone is a winner on the yarn tree. So if you do decide to do it, just go ahead and do hashtag yarn tree. Do you want me to drop the link to the video? And we have different people who've done it. I've done my video. Oh, I've recently done a video of some of the participants and things of that sort too. So I'm going to also do that for my I just recently did one. Yeah, I have some people have just sent me some videos too for this month. So I'm excited. So it's going to be great. And yeah, I just decided to make a tree. I went outside, and I'm not telling everybody else to go outside and do this, because it can be hard to go outside and do what I did. But unless you have some kids, family members who can do that, or you can do it either way. But I'm just saying, don't say Triple C had you out there sitting on chairs, hanging yarn from your tree. But I went outside and did mine. Some people have done them inside, whether you have your artificial trees inside, you may have a Christmas tree, whatever it is. It's just a creative thing. But like I said before, it is a way to win yarn, also a way to create content, also a way to participate in a collaboration. So it's a lot of win-win-wins. It's a lot of that. Also, it's also sparking that creativity, because you can even keep that yarn tree up. If you have a channel, you can keep your yarn tree up and put it behind you. That is going to make a beautiful, conversation piece. I know we may have things behind us for our yarn, like, here. We may have yarn behind us, which is great. We may have some hanging wall pieces. It might be, a blanket or a lap gan or something that is really nice, a mandala, something really nice hanging up behind us, whatever. But what about having that yarn tree behind you? Or even if you put it in a certain spot in your room or your house, and every so often you switch up where you crochet at and you do a quick video and that yarn tree is hanging behind there. So you're creating, it's a lot of good benefits to the yarn tree on top of it, Hey, Jolene. Oh my good. Jolene, you better get in here. Jolene, what is going on with you this morning? Come on in. How are you and the family? It feels so good to have you here. I hope your morning is going awesome. Feels so good to see you. I'm over here working on this hexagon cardigan and hoping this baby's going to come out good. I love the picture of it. I love how it looks. So I already have high expectations for this. I know it's going to be good, right? I'm already putting my expectation on it that it's going to be good. It's going to come out great. I'm just excited. So yes, that's what I'm doing right now. I am just going around here and creating this hexagon cardigan. And I'm going to be doing a size medium for mine and going from there. I wish I could, I guess I could talk to Sarah and ask her some tips and tricks. I just, and it's always good to be able to connect with the designer in case you are needing some extra tips and tricks. Cause I usually do that. I usually need that. I need some types of, some help with certain things. Cause I overthink some crafts. And what happens? I overthink some crafts sometimes. I'm like, oh well, I don't know what's gonna happen. Am I doing? Am I the only one? I think sometimes when we are crafters, is this coming out right? We always wonder, is this coming out right? And we don't really know. But this one is coming out great. I'm just thinking that the size medium, I think my gauge, I may be crocheting a little tighter than her. I'm not sure. So I'm just going up a bit, I'm doing a couple more rounds than what she suggested, just to make sure that it's going to fit. Again, I do know I'm probably going to do trim. There's a lot of different things. So I'm just hoping and praying that I'm not making it too big, but I want it to look good. But if you go to my community tab, guys, you will see what we did for last craft hour. So every craft hour, we're doing some fun things. And so you can see what we did for our last cardigan. I made that with some lime red mandala yarn, and I'm very happy. I told you guys how I was going to wear. I was like, I'm going to put a hat on with it. I'm going to put my boots on. And I just had this idea. This what, I don't really like dressing myself. My husband doesn't. Oh, and it came out good. My husband, oh, look at you. My husband's proud. He's like, what? You usually don't know how to do this. Like he did. He underestimated me. He did. He underestimated me. We got a new member. Woohoo! Thank you, God, for the blessings. That's what what? We got new members in the Platinum Squad? What? Come on, Christine. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the Platinum Squad. I'm going to get you I'm going to get you what is called a Nightbot, okay? And I would love for you to please shoot me email, okay? And let me see, if you have anything that you want to get done so far as, oh, you got your link tree as well? Oh, okay, well, let me get into your business here, because I didn't know what you got going on. What are you, into? That way I can support you in whatever kind of way. I would love for you to email me and things of that sort as well. If you have any type of things that you would love to, content creator, just a newbie crocheter, but I'm remembering of worship nights and these lives. What? Come on. Yes. And I'm going to get back into my Friday night game nights as well, guys. So thank you so much for that love. I'm going to get back into my making meets. They've always been on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so me and my husband are now doing a youth program, because me and my husband are both youth pastors. So we have just been suggested in by the Kroc Center through Salvation Army. I don't know if you guys have those in your states, but some people do have them in our states. And so we have been Creatively Created Crochet. We have been doing some Kroc things with the youth, and we have been actually the last couple of weeks been meeting up with the directors of the youth programs and giving them our curriculums and our different things that we've been doing, so that way in the beginning of November we're going to do Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, where Tuesday is going to be like a Bible study for the youth, and then Thursday is going to be like a character building class where we're going to be teaching different things, but they have a kitchen there. We're going to be able to teach crafting. We're going to teach music. Like, I'm not going to teach music, but I'm going to teach my crafts, guys. So it's a blessing because we do love the children, and we've always been doing things for children in our neighborhood, but now we're going to do them at the Kroc Center. So they're going to let us pick up the kids in our neighborhood, take them to the Kroc. This is going to be free of charge, which is a true blessing. And then they already have kids that's already coming. So it's going to be just like a mind-blowing thing. So I have to figure out what I can do, make it meet, because I don't want to leave that behind. But it's just a lot of things I've been doing. So, but I'm so grateful, man. Thank you so much. creativelycreatedcrochet@gmail.com. This is my email. I'm going to be here tonight, guys, for our amazing members. Thank you so much again, Christine. Thank you so much, God. I'm overwhelmed with happiness and love. I'll be back tonight showing some love to the members. We're going to watch videos. You guys come on out, hang out with us. Let's watch videos. Let's enjoy. And then also let us, also, yes, because if you want me to post a link, one of your links, those can be running in here whenever you are doing your links, Christine, whenever you have your, things that you want to post, I'll let those babies roll. But I'll be back later on, guys. I want to go and work on this a little bit. Probably hit that gym, guys. I got to hit it. All right. It's that fall season, the dressing, the turkeys, all those things are coming up. I got to get ready for that. But I love you all. We'll be back tonight again for the members, and everybody come, but the members' videos are going to be shown. So please come back. I'll bring this. We got to get this baby done. And I love you all. Check me out on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, guys, come on over. Everybody's welcome to see what I have behind the scenes. And you'll see me working out, or you'll see me crafting and see me posting as well. Okay. You guys are the best fun family ever. I appreciate you for Craft Hour CCC. And take care, everybody. Love you all and have a great day. Thank you so much, guys.